Hey folks, welcome to Citrix Virtual Apps and Desktop Beginner to Expert Label course. When I say beginner to expert, you really expect something great from this course. When you complete this course, you will have the knowledge on the Citrix from scratch to expert level. Alright. So you really don't have to go for another course. Once you complete this particular course, you will have the all knowledge which needed to work on L1, L2, L3 level on Citrix, the virtualization, Citrix virtualization, desktop and application. So let's get started. Again, if you have any question, just please send me email with all the details which you want to know from me, and I will happy to answer you. To set up a lab, we will need bunch of setup files. When I say bunch of setup files, these are the files, these are the ISO file which we needed to prepare a Citrix lab. So we need VMware Workstation 16, we need Windows Server 2019, which you can download from the Microsoft site. We need Citrix Virtual Apps and Desktop 7.2009 vCenter 6.7 and ESXi 6.7. It is hypervisor. Okay, so these things we needed to complete our lab setup for Citrix virtualization. Alright, so as you see on the screen, Citrix lab setup, we will pick up Active Directory and we will provide 2 GB and dual core and 40 GB hard disk to this particular server. For vCenter, we will need 8 GB quad core and 100 GB hard drive. For Citrix server, we need 8 GB quad core, again 100 GB space we needed for Citrix server. For ESXi, 64 GB RAM, hexa core, min6 core and 500 GB SSD. If you have more, you can include more, but 500 GB I am expecting to have better understanding on the hypervisor and machine creation service and all those stuff. So I am suggesting at least 500 GB SSD. We needed SSD or HDD. Okay, so if you have SSD, that is well and good, because of course SSD work 100 times faster than HDD. Okay, so I always suggest to have SSD to prepare a lab. Otherwise, when you open the lab, it will take around 30-40 minutes, 50 minutes to start all those things. Okay, so better to have SSD to complete this lab, Citrix lab. Okay, router, I'm taking the wireless router, and the gateway I'm giving to that particular router 10 series. Okay, and the if you see physical machine, I have Windows 10 i7 10700K and it has 120 GB RAM. Alright, so let me dxdiag is the command to see your machine configuration. Okay, so you can see my machine configuration. Alright, so it has 128 GB RAM. It shows something, but actual is 128 GB RAM and it's i7 Intel i7 10700K. It has 16 threads. Alright, so this all about my lab setup. You may build same like this to have good experience, the good I mean the output, whatever we need to perform on the Citrix virtualization, we will able to perform using that particular configuration. If you have lower configuration like just the 32 GB RAM or maybe 64 GB RAM, it is little harder to explore each and every option from the Citrix perspective. So I really suggest if you can make the workstation at least 128 GB RAM, that would be a great learning for you to explore each and every option in the Citrix virtualization. Thank you very much for watching this, and of course if you have any question, please write me to skilledcareerhub@gmail.com. Thank you very much for watching this.